dead before I said let's fight!
No, that's impossible.
By the way.
BT Dubs is BTW. I'm gonna bust you up. Nope, I'm not coming down. Where am I? Help! Milk! Chance got $5.
The champ got 5 on it.
Back where it came from.
Go back where he came.
Ah, here we go. Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
Oh, I tried to go in jump low. Don't hold for me. Hello, YouTube. Welcome. My name's Scum, and I'm joined here with Meshi right over there. Welcome to the 4th episode of the First to 50 podcast. Meshi,
Yes, Scum.
I like your hat.
Thank you. I
Are
got
you,
it at a garage sale.
Being a little Ichigo Kurosaki over there. Is that how you're feeling?
I'm always feeling this, baby. I'm 4 drinks in.
Bring me in, girls. Oh, Meshi, now you feel like number. Okay, so this podcast, we pretty much just talk about what we do every week, nerdy stuff like video games, movies, anime, and that kind of thing. And we react to trailers, and we talk about things coming up. Do you have a good week, Meshi?
Yeah, I mean, other than the stress-inducing thing of one day, but I had a good week overall.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about it. It's fine.
Yeah, we're not talking about it.
Yeah. The crippling weight of trying to shoulder
Massive success.
my respect and admiration is just too much for you to bear as you begin to buckle under the weight of letting me down one more time in Night Raid. Anyways, we played a little Night Raid. It went terribly, and I've never heard Meshi mash louder on a controller trying to make me happy. No, you don't understand. I did the button combination. You told me to do. It's not come out.
It's very stressful.
I'm really excited for me and Meshi to play something actually competitive together and see how it goes. I think Marvel Token Fighters is going to be the moment where Meshi might actually like cripple himself as he curls into the fetal position in his chair.
Oh, no. I'm good. I'm self-esteem reset. I'm back.
Oh, you ate a banana to get rid of that leg cramp, and now you're just back in the game, coach. Okay, I respect it. Well, I guess we'll start with my week. I played and finished. Actually, no. First. We're still working on Street Fighter 6, Meshi. It's going really well, actually. My jury is becoming more complete. I am learning stuff with her Super 2, and it's feeling really good. The first ranked match of Master that I played for this season, the guy immediately quit out because I beat him so badly.
Oof.
And when I tell you that I was feeling myself... Oh, man, it just feels good. It feels good to put in the hard work and the like, just... I'm not a lab guy. I don't like playing in practice mode, but like when I do and I start pulling off some of the stuff that I've been working on and it works out flawlessly, I don't think there's a better feeling in the world, because that was me. I did that. I made that person that upset that they had to not play the set with me. And that makes me happy.
So when are you joining a tournament?
Oh heavens, we'll get around to that. We're build bearing our character still. I don't feel confident and ready enough, even though I clearly am. I could probably perform very well. No. It's not ready yet. And all it good things come with patience and time, right? And that what Gabe
So,
Newell said about Half-Life 3. That's my tournament career, Half-Life 3.
so you're gonna be the guy that's practiced for 100 years and then was like, okay, now I'm ready to fight everybody, and then you go in there and just like, you guys were supposed to be stronger. I spent so
I
much
thought
time.
I thought you were stronger. It's one of those things, Meshi. Do you think Kobe Bryant ever played in pickup games?
Who? But go on. Sure, I'm gonna say yes.
Why would you say that Kobe Bryant? Never mind. This joke is already dead in the water because. Never mind. It's fine. So Street Fighter 6 is going well, and I'm having fun playing a fighting game again. You know what we should do?
What?
You should practice Soares.
Okay.
I think I might just pick up for funsies. I think there's a newish character out. I think she's a grapple lady, I think.
Ooh.
So maybe we could run some little casual games as I learn her, and we could have some fun with that. Maybe it's been a while since you played the man.
Yeah.
You know his occupation is man. Like when you look on his resume.
That's amazing. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
Sorez. No, I'm just saying that manly joke.
Oh,
Series.
oh. It
We're not
sounds
really.
so
We're not in sync right now, Meshi. I'm my JT is not linking up to your Joey right now. I don't know what's happening here.
I don't know. It sounded so true, and it's an anime fucking game. I just assumed it was correct.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh.
I also happened to play a little game called Ninja Gaiden Sigma. I haven't done a full playthrough of this video game since it came out on the PlayStation 3, the Sigma update version. Because I played the original and I played Ninja Gaiden Black on that OG Xbox. And then on my PlayStation 3 that I bought, I ended up playing Ninja Gaiden Sigma and Sigma 2. Going back to this game, I understood why I loved Ninja Gaiden more than like say Devil May Cry. There's something about the combat and just how it feels so like I don't know. You feel as though the enemies are actively just trying to kill you. Because there's this thing in Devil May Cry where the mobs will kind of look at you and they'll kind of like stand there and they'll kind of like pace back and forth, but there's no like inherent threat to them because like Dante or Virgil or whoever is just kind of like using them as like a training dummy. You actively feel as though these enemies are trying to kill you and they're coordinating together and they're doing bullshit like off screen, like throwing explosive shurikens into you that explode for like half your life. They're command grabbing you and like, I don't know. I will say the game's it's a little dated. It feels a little clunky in terms of the movement as far as like Ryu just turning left and right. He drives like a boat. He is a wide man and he but everything's there. Like it was a treat to revisit this game, and who knows, maybe I'll start doing like challenge runs and actually do the higher difficulties rather than just playing normal. That guy gave me the first death of my whole playthrough, which I was kind of it's fine. I'm not still
We'll
holding
talk
on to
about
that.
it.
Yeah, we won't talk about it. I adored replaying this game. It was so much fun. And it was such a stark contrast to what followed up for the rest of my week, Meshi, and you were there for it.
Yeah, I was there for it. I I could feel the frustration rising.
So for those who don't know, I played Resident Evil 7 for the first time It's been years. I've mentally prepared myself for this moment because the pinnacle of Resident Evil for me was 5 and 6. I love those games, and experiencing those games, especially with a friend, and going through and sharing that experience of that over the top action, and just it's just fun. It feels good to control your character. It's fun. This is such a stark contrast to that. You feel as though you have no control over the person, or I guess Ethan, I would say. Uh I know people might say, "Oh, that's for dramatic effect. You're not supposed to feel in control. You're not, you're supposed to be limited." In a first person game, I've never felt more just like, how do you put it? The game just feels weird. I don't know what it is. Uh I had a really bad first 2 hours of this, and Meshi had to sit there with me in Discord, listening to me like seethe. Like he could hear my like temperature rising as I hit my boiling point, and he heard the bubbles from across the internet. Um, this was not the direction I really wanted from Resident Evil. And I thought I told myself going into this playthrough, I was like, you know what? It's not what we want, and we just need to accept it. Well, not what I want. I just got impaled by whatever's. And I feel like it jumped the shark a little bit. I mean, this is within the first couple hours of the playthrough. Like, Ethan's immediately like dying and getting stabbed, and his hands getting completely chopped off. And I fought what's his face like 3 times within like the first hour.
That is your nemesis.
He is. You see Nemesis less than that?
Oh well, I didn't mean the actual nemesis. I just meant he was your nemesis.
You know, potato, potato, tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
You know, game of the year or shitty game. You know, it's. But I think I need to persevere and push my way through because I want to play 8 and I want to play 9 coming out. I think I had a rough go of it, and I needed to get that initial whatever out of the way, and hopefully I can come back and be ready. But I think, let me take a look here. I kind of see what they're doing. They kind of had some like Texas Chainsaw stuff going on in there. It kind of was going for like, I feel like a like more gross, kind of like shock kind of thing, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested, I guess, to see where the game progresses to. Should we progress further through it? But with all that being said, Meshi, what'd you do with your week?
Well, I mostly did editing um for the random bullshit that I make. Um but game wise, I continued the Star Wars playthrough, other than the game that I played with you that won't be named at this point in time.
We do not have to talk
Okay.
about Night Rain. It's okay. We made an attempt. I said, Meshi, we killed the first boss together. Why don't we like make a whole running series with killing all the bosses, you and me, duos, taking out these bosses, getting these kills? It's not happening. But it had been so long. We'll get back on the horse, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll get back on it. I'm not claiming my ability is going to get better, but I did get really screwed up because I was playing Elden Ring, and half of that was me trying to sprint with the dodge button instead of the left click, and then fumbling around because I was trying to
Yeah.
sprint. It
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sprinting ability ended you up in the wrong camp altogether when we were killing the field boss. That was just the sprint button.
It's
It's not like I went back with Milk and we watched the VOD. I was like, yeah, clearly I said it right there. Oh, there's where he went off and beat off in that direction.
I
And
can't
then
believe you went back and watched the VOD.
I just had to be sure.
I
Because
said I was sorry.
I heard the panic in your voice. I felt every muscle in your back like vice grip squeeze. And I was like, did I gaslight him? Was I too tough on him? Let me watch this back. Oh no, he's just a deaf idiot. Oh my god. He is. It's worse than I thought. I clearly said it right here too. On our way. Why is he going right? Where is he going? Anyways,
Yeah.
tell me about Star Wars. How'd that go?
Well, I'm in control of the character, so it's not stressful at all because you're not there. Um,
Use the force, Meshy! Fucking idiot!
I would love to do that. It's not bad. I mean, I kind of explained my feelings on it the last time that I played it. It's very C grade. It's not the greatest Star Wars game, but I'm enjoying the environments. And I do enjoy the gun. For however simple it is, I like the sound effects. So it very much is carried by its
It
environment and its
tickles
sound
that
effects.
dopamine in your brain. You're like, oh, the old noise from the movie I saw.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Now, do you think that this was worth being a $100 game at release?
Oh, $100 game at release? No, no, no.
How far do you think of the game are you?
No. Probably a little over halfway, I think.
Do you think that's just what it is? Is just like established franchises have such an easier way of like hooking people along and stringing them along with the nuances of the past, and how new franchises have like a harder time establishing and like pulling people in for to be like permanent fans.
Yeah.
Because if the game literally wasn't Star Wars, would you still be here? If this was War of the Cosmos and everything was like kind of great value like Star Citizen, would you be playing it?
That is a good question. Ooh, probably not. I would say no. Because a lot of it is I know what's going on and I know like all of the different like crime organizations and
Mm.
the ship and the guns and the environments and things like that. So it's very heavily carried by the fact that it's Star Wars. If it wasn't a Star Wars game, I'd just be like, I would have waited for it to be $5.
Then forgot about it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair enough. Um, yeah, I guess we can move into unless you had any other thoughts on Star Wars. I'm glad you're keeping
No.
us apprised of your playing through.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. It's the only thing I ever have to talk about anymore.
Uh, Other than something that you might have watched this week, right, Meshi?
Yeah, I finished up Sandman season 2. I enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed it
Stop. Out of 10, what would you rate season 2?
out of a 10.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go 8.4.
Woo! Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You travel for that, Meshi.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
I think I enjoyed it more than season 1.
Oh, upgrade over
Um,
season 1. Okay.
yeah. It was shorter in terms of episodes, but I think I liked the general story more. Um,
How many
because you get
episodes
to
was it?
it's 6 episodes, but they're like almost 50 minutes long.
Okay, almost
Like,
an hour. Got you.
yeah, the pacing of them, like when we watch Bleach, and we're like, the episode's already over, but like nothing happened.
Yeah.
This is like the opposite, where it's like, oh boy,
Dense.
a lot of shit's going down.
Dense. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the main guy that plays Sandman, I have come to really enjoy his ability because he conveys a lot of emotion with his face for a character he's supposed to play, which is like he's trying to like the character itself, he's learning emotions and he's like and the guy does a really good job. He's like, I don't know what love is, but like obviously like something happens and he's like, no, you definitely do. You just don't know that what that feeling is. So he does a very good
Mm-hmm.
job. So he makes it very entertaining. Plus he nails like he has the perfect voice for that character.
Is it? It does it evoke a lullaby per se? Is it very soothing to listen to in terms of just like whimsical and like relaxing, kind of like a Percocet? Did, did I mute myself? Oh, hold on. Okay. Welcome back, YouTube. Here's looking at you. Um, I think the last thing that happened, I asked you. You talked about you loved his voice, and I was like, is it just soothing like a lullaby? Does it relax you and just
Yeah,
make you just want to like sink into your couch as you watch him wax on poetically about the the discovery of emotion and what it means to exist?
yeah, yeah. He's just a joy to listen to. He's very calm, very soothing.
I
And
can
the
totally relate to that.
and the and the some of the visuals they got going on in the show are like really neat.
Mhm.
Very very beautiful. Whoever they have doing their CGI visual stuff, top notch.
Looking at you. So, is there are they leading up to a season 3, or is it pretty well
Yeah.
encapsulated? Okay.
Um, every season has been kind of like self-contained, but then there's
Mhm.
always like they always have like, a stinger at the end. So,
Mhm.
but it's nice that they finish up the story they want to tell in each season and then they kind of move on to the next one.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let's see here. You have any other thoughts on Sandman Meshi?
No, no, no. I think I've said my spill.
Would you recommend it?
I would highly recommend it.
Okay. Just following up from last time, because last time you're like, yeah, definitely, and now season two's completed, and you're like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we're gonna get into the things that we watched this weekend. We didn't play all that much. I played Ninja Gaiden and RE7, and then Meshi played Getting Yelled At in Star Wars. Um, so I watched a little movie today, actually, called 1408 Meshi,
Oh, yeah, okay.
with John Cusack, aka Kevin Spacey's twin brother, and not actually, they just kind of look alike. Samuel L. Jackson. Um, I had heard good things about this movie based on a Stephen King film or book, I should say,
Right.
about this. It felt like a self-insert a little bit about a horror writer going to haunted hotels and debunking them and just kind of telling the story of these places, and then eventually he tries to get into this fancy hotel room that they don't want him in, but they can't refuse um his right to the room if it's not occupied. Even though like 50 something people have died there. Um, and he goes to investigate it, right? Have you seen this film?
I have seen this film, yes.
It's from 2007. or so. It started out pretty good. He gets into the room, things are a little bit off. It got a little heavy-handed with the symbolism within him first entering the room and having his first conversation with the tape recorder. I was like, oh, we're just doing Dante's Inferno, because you go through each layer of hell with him, where it's like, oh, you know, it even you see every step of it, because the gluttony part is the chocolate, right? Where he's eating the chocolate, and then you see like the second layer of hell for like adulterers or whatever. It's the porno channel that he pulls up. They like I feel this movie was almost 2 hours long. I feel as though for the ultimate reveal of him going through his own personal hell to eventually take his own life and burn down the room, you could have gone for like an hour and a half. I don't think I enjoyed the twist as much, just because it was kind of painfully obvious to someone such as myself, if that makes sense.
Because there's two endings to that movie. There's an alternate ending on the DVD or whatever. So I'm
Oh, tell me about the alternate ending,
well, I
because the
don't
one
remember what it was. 'Cause sorry.
You're
Because
See, he's doing the thing where he's stammering and he's like, "No, please, I'm trying to be."
I just know there's an alternate ending because when I originally watched it, so it's been 10 plus years. I don't remember what the actual ending was versus what they put on the DVD.
So the version of the film we watched, he burnt down the room with himself. They buried him. They went to the funeral. Samuel L. Jackson has his tape recorder, and he looks in his rearview mirror and sees a charred ghost of this guy, or the main character, John Cusack, in the film. So let's see what happens in this one. The door number melts because he burns it down. Okay, so the version of the film I watched was this ending. So I wonder what the theatrical cut ending was. Maybe I would have preferred it to this.
I think he doesn't die. I think he just wakes up he burns down the room, and then he wakes up in the room alive and intact, and he kind of goes through was that all real, or was that me just like kind of passing out here? And then he goes home and listens to his tape recorder, and there's like his dead daughter or dead wife on it talking to him, and then that's the ending.
I think I definitely would have preferred that, because the one I got really stunk. Because it just felt heavy-handed and it kept going on. Wow, interesting. Yeah, I much would have preferred the ambiguous, like, because there's a moment where he comes out of it and he looks up at the sky like he got knocked on the head with the surfboard. He looks up at the sky and he's like, oh, 1408's right there. And like went through this whole, personal hell as he was, drowning and getting washed ashore, and then maybe like fixing his relationship with his separated wife and whatnot. Anyways, the movie wasn't all that good. It was too heavy-handed with its quote-unquote symbolism, which decided to have the subtlety of David Hokage with the sledgehammer. I'd give it like 4 or 5 out of 10. It wasn't great. Didn't have that much fun with it. You haven't watched this film in a really long time, Meshi. How'd you feel about it when you watched it?
I remember liking it, but it was like 10 years ago, so I don't think about things as much as you do, so I probably would have enjoyed it.
Heaven forbid. It's one of these things, like, if there's a movie with earnest and heart to it and really goes for it and is sincere, like through and through, like, I could look past plot holes all day long. Trust me. For God's sake, my favorite film of all time is literally Pacific Rim. I love that film. Um, some people just look at that a dumb monster mech fighting movie. There's so much more to it, but I digress. I'll step back. I'll let off the gas. We also watched. Well, let's go in order of the movies we watched. You weren't here, but we watched The Nun. Now, a little backstory. I've never seen any of the Conjuring movies at all. I remember seeing like a trailer stinger of like her running out of the wall and that being like cool looking. So we were like, let's just watch the movie based on that, or like that character by herself. This movie was such a stinker.
Oh my God.
It was like fun. Like it tried to do, I don't know what it was trying to do. It ended up being funny more than anything. And not from like just like, haha, look at this thing. It just,
It was just so bad it was funny.
yeah. Uh,
It was trying to tell the backstory of something that did need a backstory.
well, yeah, it really did. And now that, we went through the other movies, like, yeah, we didn't need elaboration on literally this nothing burger of a monster. It's like, oh, this nun, like, hung herself outside of her convent. We need to send in investigators, aka this priest, and this other nun who hasn't taken her vows yet for whatever reason. We're going to send you two to investigate first. And
I think
then
she's
it's
psychic, right? She sees visions. Is that why they send her?
uh, I I didn't retain that. That might have been what it was. Um so they go there and they're just kind of staying there night after night and trying to figure out like, oh, what's the evil behind this? And then I think my least favorite thing about the film was it was a show don't tell all the way through the movie. Every single time a character would allude to something dark in the past, it literally had to have a visual representation of the thing that they were talking about on screen. Like it needed to handhold the audience rather than, I don't know, having like a heartfelt like confession shrouded in like hesitation and defensiveness and trying just like leading the person along through like describing a story but like holding back details and making you wonder, think about things. It's like, no, we'll just show it on screen as the person's telling the story. So I had this really traumatic event with this boy, and it goes to the boy. It's like the exorcism was going on. Exorcism noises are happening while it's showing on screen. Yeah, it didn't go well. Goes back to the priest's face. He died. It cuts back and like the kid's dead in his arms. Nothing. It didn't show what happened. It was just like he could have just had the guy just say like, yeah, I had a really traumatic experience trying to exorcise a boy, and it ended up, killing him. Everything just kept showing. We saw a Crusader Knights meshie in this movie because it's like, what happened with this evil, they tried to summon evil, but guess what? The Crusaders came, and you see these LARPers come in with their broadswords and stop this demonic summoning. And it's like they put evil down, but then in World War II, bombs went off and it cracked the seal, and evil came back. What kind of evil? I don't know. Evil, like. Oh,
Milk says
now,
you also found out who Pazuzu is.
oh yeah, I didn't know who Pazuzu was. I'm a fake fan. I haven't seen The Exorcist since I was a kid. Because Milk's like, oh, Pazuzu. I was like, what the fuck is Pazuzu? So who knows? Maybe we should go back and watch the original Exorcist and see how we feel about the film later on.
Oh man, I bet it does not hold up at all.
It was like a cultural like phenomenon when it came out. I had a long conversation with my aunt about it because she went to it when it opened, and the way she described it and kind of like the zeitgeist, like just at the time, and even like in the theater, and how people felt about like subject matter like that at that time. Um, I don't know. It's almost like you had to be there. What a time it would have been to been alive, Meshi, but we weren't there. When was the original Exorcist?
Gosh, it's 1970, 1980. It's 1973.
73. Woof. Um, Needless to say, this was like a .5 out of 10. This film was awful. They took out the nun demon thing by spitting Jesus's blood into its mouth. Like, I
Do you think it would be better if it didn't take the form of a nun, like constantly?
um
I guess it wouldn't be called the nun, but it,
no, because I just wish it would have maybe like if you're gonna go into like again this movie was all tell or show don't tell. Or actually, it was more show and tell at the same time constantly. I wish it kind of delved in maybe to talk about what led this nun that was maybe trying to commune with Satan and kind of what led her to that point. You
I
know,
see.
you could
Yeah.
have gotten to maybe some cool like dynamic because it talked about the crusade and stuff. Maybe it could have been her seeing the injustice of things that were being done at the time, and maybe people of the village that they were in, um, and maybe could have delved into like God not answering my prayers, so she turned to Lucifer, you know, or something, anything other than well, it was an evil that was really evil.
Evil.
Like that's the equivalent of it. And the thing that takes it out is the somehow still liquefied blood of Jesus that's in this Easter egg of like plastic. Like
The holy hand grenade of Orthodox.
I would have preferred that. Rather than somehow this blood that's still liquefied. Whatever. It's fine. It was a terrible movie, and we decided to make another great decision. And what did we do, Meshi?
We watched The Conjuring.
So I've never seen The Conjuring before, and all I knew is that the nun lady was from this movie. I think. Was she in this first one, or was she just in the second one?
Yeah, I think she gets
Did she get a little bit of a little
spotted. You get a
cameo?
taste. Yeah, you get a little taste of
Because
her.
this film was very strange because it had so many different ghosts going on at the same time. You had the doll Annabelle. You had I guess the mom who killed her family in the house. You had another father of a different family who shot his family. You had the staff of one of those families being ghosts. You had there were so many different ghosts and things going on. It was kind of hard to keep up, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest. Um, for a PG-13 film, though, it wasn't awful. I kind of had fun with like shots like that, just little creepily, eerie things. Um, Again, I do think it might have overstayed its welcome a little bit, and it wasn't all that scary. The other problem was, um, there's a couple jump scares in the film, but again, I think they showed a little too much. Like that thing that jumped off the top of the dresser. Like you get a full frontal view of its face, and I think leaving a little bit to the imagination goes a long way. And you don't need to see these full-on face shots of these monsters or these ghosts and whatnot. Um, but it kept doing it. Like you saw, like it cut off there, but you see the face of the haunting mom that's trying to possess the current mom of the house, and it ends up looking just a little goofy. Where if you kind of shrouded it with like a weird angle or something, it'd be cooler. Um, you know, yeah. But I went into this kind of tempering my expectations, but I looked on Google. It said for some reason this was like one of the scariest movies of all time. Did you
I
see this when it
mean,
came out? Or no,
not
you
when
hadn't
it
seen
came
this.
out. No, I that was the first time I've actually watched it. I'm guessing that at the time they were like, "Ah, this is really scary." 'Cause I can't remember what else would have came out around there. But, they give titles to movies like that all the damn time, so,
Yeah, I've heard people talk about Ethan Hawke movie called Sinister. I've heard people say the same thing about that. I remember watching that film and being a little disappointed with it as well. But I think horror is just so hard to get right. Um, and the same
And
thing like with Paranormal Activity. I never saw that film, and I remember that was like a big kind of like zeitgeisty movie too, where everybody was
oh,
like, "Oh my
man,
god,"
I
you know?
fucking hate Paranormal Activity.
Did you?
It oh, man. I remember okay, so I think the first one I liked, maybe. I think the idea, the concept of it is. And then they come up with, like, 8 of them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. If you wanna watch a movie where nothing happens for 2 hours, and then the last 10 minutes, something might have happened, watch Paranormal Activity. I'm just sitting there like, because there's, like, little subtle things that happen, but most of the nights are you waiting for the thing that's going
It's
to, like,
yeah.
happen in the scene, like, "Oh, there, she just popped up," but to get there, you had to wait 10 minutes staring at a baby crib. Like
Yeah, because yeah, and because the whole concept leads on like that tension moment of like just hanging things, like and just letting that tension be there to try dragging along. And the first one's an indie film, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then it ended up getting bought, and then they tried to churn out a bunch of Paranormal Activity movies and like shove money into it, and it didn't work the same. It's essentially it was like a next generation's Blair Witch Project of kind of like instead of found footage, it's more like home surveillance footage, and that
Yeah.
kind of thing. I never saw the movie. I didn't care, and I'm glad I didn't waste my time. But you know what? I did waste my time with the Conjuring 2. We went right into the next film.
Yeah.
I guess we decided to delve headfirst into the Conjuring cinematic universe. Um, I enjoyed the first film probably 2 times as much as I did this film. Um, and for some reason, this movie had a R rating, which I think was completely unjustified. Nothing happened in this movie at all. Um, Even the subject matter didn't even go to places that were like, ooh, that'd be bad to reference. It was just like, eh.
Like, nobody
British house and things
dies
that happen.
nobody
No.
dies in these movies, and I think that's part of my problem with them because it's like, "Oh, this ghost is really threatening," but, like, nothing I mean, yeah, he does threatening things, I guess, but he's never threatening enough to kill somebody.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I guess at the like the first one, like it was all a race to kind of piece things together and save the possessed mom from like killing a child in the wall, right?
Yeah.
Which had like tension and whatnot in this, but this one really felt like it was just kind of
It was the vehicle to introduce the nun.
it really was, and they kept showing too much of the old guy.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, old British man who's grumpy isn't, and I know it's not in, he was just a puppet of the nun, but they tried to make him the imposing weird thing, and these movies show too much meshy. We saw the Crooked Man, which the idea of seeing the Crooked Man, like, is kind of disturbing, but they showed too much of him. They put him in full light. You see his dumb CGI face, you know? Um,
Yeah,
yeah, I
then
did. I just don't know how like it wasn't good. It was not good. Um, I don't know how these movies took off the way they did to spawn an entire thing. But at the same time, I guess Fast and the Furious also has like um
Well, it's one of those things where it's like good horror is hard to find. So if you have like bad horror, but like people went to go see it, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, I can turn this into a franchise. People actually went to go see this movie.
yeah, I guess at the same time it's hard to a hard genre to market, Meshy. You're cutting out like half the population, right?
Yeah.
By being like, because you can't really. Good horror at PG-13 is so difficult to find. It, I don't know what it is about it. Um, and Insidious came really close. We had that conversation while watching The Conjuring because I remember Insidious being a PG-13 kind of like horror suspense film, and it was really suspenseful. I was really drawn in, and some of the camera angles they had where they like showed the shape of the thing in the background, like the demon possessing or like attached to these people, and you get some really cool shots. And then you go to Tim Burton land and you see him bouncing around this circus looking area, and it's just like, oh, why'd you show me what he looked like? I don't
Yeah.
I didn't need to see this now. That whole all that tension built up where if you could have just alluded to the fact that he existed would have been better. But I digress. It's fine. It's um I what would you give The Conjuring 1, Meshi? If you had to rate it out of 10, what would you give the first film?
I'd give it like a 7.1, 7.2.
Ooh, that's pretty high up there. Okay. What about The Conjuring 2?
Probably 6.8.
Wow. And fair enough, I was gonna go like first one around like around a 6, and then like the second one around a 4. I really didn't like that second one. But that's just me. Maybe I'm a little
Eh,
too
I
harsh
mean,
to judge.
part of the problem is that like I rate them based on whether or not I felt like I wasted my time watching them. So if I didn't feel like I wasted my time watching them, it's gonna at least get a 5, maybe a 6. And then
That's
like
fair.
we're doing a bit in the background, so it's kind of hard to forget if I was enjoying the movie or just enjoying the bit too much.
Fair and well, to be fair, we watched these movies back to back for 4 hours, and I brought up a bit about these men in the film being traumatized by the idea of having to pay for therapy for their family getting haunted, um, and just kind of repressing feelings and that kind of thing. And we kind of kept bringing that up at certain points of the film. It just watching movies with friends is just more fun. Let's just be honest. That bit kept carrying over, and it it just made so much sense with every part of the film that kept progressing. It fit so perfectly. I don't know how I do it sometimes. Sometimes even I impress myself. Thank you for bringing that up
Yeah,
because I don't praise myself enough.
I'll do it.
So that concludes our week. A hefty 50 minutes of unadulterated, pure indulgence, would you say?
Yeah, that's a word for it.
Yeah. We're gonna react to some stuff, Meshi. Some trailers and stuff have happened. Um, we talked or we watched the Sagat kind of teaser, and now we're gonna get a gameplay reveal thing. Have you watched
Ooh.
this yet?
No, I have not.
Okay. Well, we're gonna watch it together, and then maybe we'll break some stuff down. Maybe we'll see how interested it is. Well, let's just watch it through first, right?
Well, yeah, I could totally break stuff down. I am the fighting game god. Jester. Fighting game god Jester. Yes.
Full title, please. Let's see the gameplay trailer for Sagat the King.
Pinnacle of Muay Thai.
and then
One-Eyed
became
Willie.
one of the Grand Masters of an
Back at it
international
again.
terrorist organization, the Emperor Sagat.
All right. I'm liking his stage. Oos! Okay. Interesting.
Oh, I like that grab.
It will be my pleasure to test your strength.
Ooh!
Ooh. Ooh.
I shall fight you until your final breath. Show me your strength. I got you.
Oh, damn.
Interesting. Okay.
So he must have like a different button input super.
Yeah, for level 2, it looks like he can go. You can put you in front of him or behind him. Ooh.
I cannot lose. Not to anyone.
The king is looking pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. They had a lot of like target combo stuff. Like they're leaning into his Muay Thai side more, which is nice. And I'm glad that he's got like follow-ups to certain like hits. I like the dusty stage. I like the Buddha obstructed in whatever it is back there. And it seems like he has target combos. Which is always fine. Like, I'm not mad at that. That jumping medium punch, that elbow just looks good. That one. Because even when he throw baits the bison and comes down on his head with it when he neutral jumps, it looks fun. And you're right. Where's the first throw? I love that throw. The back though, not as much, but if you just lift a man and bounce him off the ground, like it just, I don't know.
That's good. Like you're lifting him by the head.
You
ever been so angry?
Oh, the tiger cannon. Ooh, that's a fun effect. And it looks like his tiger knee goes over fireballs, which is fun. Bonk. I couldn't tell if, so I don't know what he's going to be doing here, because the first thing I wanted to know is if he can Kara his uppercut, because he always previously was able to cancel like a forward moving move into uppercut to extend the range of his uppercut, and it makes it look like it goes further. Like, I don't know if that counts as one or if that's just an install, but I love this falcon knee after the tiger uppercut into the chest, and look at Ryu bounce off the wall.
Pretty cool.
It's really cool.
I love the
Whatever
those leg combo things.
Yeah, whatever this, like, I wonder if he has like a tiger meter, because he's got the angry scar in the past game, right, where he spends an EX bar and he like rubs his angry scar, and it typically like powered up his uppercut. I wonder if he can like angry scar and like have access to like more extensions on his specials like that. I wonder if that's what gives these second parts to them, because they're like glowing on him, right?
Yeah.
and allowing
I
for
think
more juggle potential.
I think at the end there when but right before he does his ultra, he did like
Mhm.
3 or 4 moves in a row, something like that, when he was beating up M.
Bison.
Bison, homeless M. Bison.
Because we get a good shot of the. Oh God, I love a good punish on a Psycho Crusher with a DP, and this is actually showing how good his Fireball is gonna be in this game, right? Because this game has parry, but Bison tries to EX Psycho Crusher through it, and he gets EX Tiger uppercutted for it. Oh, at least for full screen. I think right here he does the, because I wonder if this is a Kara Tiger, or yeah, I wonder if this is a Kara Tiger knee. Let me see something real quick. Bonk. He does the EX1, knocks him away. And he's kind of, it's hard to tell if he just input Tiger knee or if Kara canceled that. And then this move. Bonk. This elbow. I don't know. It does things to my brain. Oh, that's so good. Oh, and like the one that leaves you on the same side, he just pounds you into the ground. Like, pause. I really like that for the level 2. And then you have the other side switch, which is, I believe this one. And he tosses you behind him. Yeah. Drive rush out of the thing. Woo! 2 EX fireballs into. Okay, let's see what you were talking about here with Homeless and Bison. Okay, spins an EX bar, drive rushes. Tiger
Oh, it was
knee.
drive. Okay.
Yeah,
See, this is what happens when you don't know the game.
it's okay. Yeah, for some reason, with Marissa being in this game and Bison, I'm just surprised Meshi hasn't played it.
Yeah, it's a money thing.
Fair enough. I'm thoroughly pleased with how the king looks in this game. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with Street Fighter because Street Fighter was the game that brought me into fighting games. Street Fighter 4 was it that got me hooked and turned me into the man you see today. And I'm just happy to be enjoying Street Fighter again. It feels so good. But we'll hop into our next trailer. Do you have any affinity for Rexplosion, Meshi?
Kind of, yeah. Mostly because of who he's played by, so I kind of get a lot of enjoyment out of it.
Who plays him?
He's played by Jason. Oh man, he has such a hard last name, but he's basically like just a really crazy, fun dude to watch.
What
And
other
like,
roles has he played? Like iconic things that I would know.
he's played Pomento in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't know if you've watched that sitcom.
No.
Jason Manzuka. Jason Manzuka. Shit, what else has he been in? I have to look him up.
Oh, this guy from the perfume guy from Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's him. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna watch a gameplay trailer for Rexplosion. Rexplode. I'm sorry, I don't know Invincible. I saw the cool thing he does in that one episode.
The character with the biggest personality has got to be Rexplode. Rex is just a little asshole.
He's a wise ass.
Is an asshole. It's hard not to include the word asshole when talking about Rex.
I tried to find a different word to put in his style.
Meshi,
guide.
is it true? Is he an ass?
Yeah, he pretty much all of season 1, he's just an asshole. It's just his entire personality. And then he kind of gets shot in the head and he's like, man, I've been such an asshole.
Is that what happens? He survives that gunshot to the head and it gives him a little bit of
Perspective, yeah.
His assholery comes through.
Does it change his brain makeup?
Kind of like Rex,
Like,
despite how
does
much
it like shut off a portion of like his ego or his super ego to where he
No,
changes?
it kind of just, the like almost dying kind of just humbles him.
I see. I see.
He's the person putting himself in between bullets to protect civilians.
There's only room for one of us to be this awesome.
I hear the voice now. You're
The
right.
character I was assigned was Rex. That was also like my favorite character from the show. So just kind of like immediately out the gate, I was like,
Oh,
my gosh,
rip.
we have like a design doc that you lay out all the moves for the character. Somehow we're gonna go from this, and we're gonna end up with whatever's in the game later. I made him one of the best zoners in the game, so his projectile.
I didn't know he was on the design team for this game. He's a Tekken player, Meshi.
Directional input, so you can change the
Oh.
direction of.
He actually won. I think he won Evo or got top 3 years and years ago in like Tekken 5 DR or something. Now he's been commentating like recent Tekken.
So he starts running, and then while he's running at you, he can hit light, medium, or heavy, and he's either going to throw projectiles in your face, or jumping overhead strike, or sliding.
Who's that granny,
So it's
Meshi?
really disgusting mind
He's
game. And on top of that,
a
what I also did was I
Viltrumite.
gave him his forward special, which is kind of like this flipping
I don't know
move.
too much about her other than she's just another Viltrumite that fucking
He's got the regular projectile he can throw, but the boost version of that actually leaves
Omni-Man
more
kind
and
of
it
like
lasts for 5
basically
seconds. So
punches
if
her
anyone watches
jaw
that, they're
into
gonna
the back of
explode,
her
and it gets
throat.
really confusing for the opponent.
Even his taunt will
Fair
do
enough.
damage to you if you let it.
He's got this coin he flips
Like
over
why
his
is he
shoulder, and
why is he
that can
throwing
be
his
used
cheeks
to
out when he
hit
does
as well.
that?
No other
Because
his thing.
he's an
He's that
asshole.
sassy.
The Rex
Yeah, he's just that sassy about it.
And the name of the movie
This is me.
He's all about blowing stuff up
Fair enough.
while being a jackass.
It's that
There's a scene
Omni-Man
in
thing
the
from
Five
Mortal
Percent
Kombat
Shooter
1.
where he used these letter magnets, where he charged up and he gave it to
I
his
think we're
students.
thinking of different
Three
Omni-Man
types
things,
of
Meshi.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're thinking the same meme. Ow. I'm kind of surprised that they're going for it. But maybe they're trying to invade the MK space a little bit in terms of the
He's that wild card, and he's a great asset to your team.
I would be
When
very
the combat's
disappointed
getting
if they
too
made an
close,
invincible
it
game
gives
and they
you
didn't
that
have just
fresh
people
air
being
when you need to
dismembered left and
explode when
right.
things.
His assist
it's a big identity of that series, right? Being just
every
the
few seconds, his
violence,
friends come in
Yeah.
to also help keep the
especially even
opponent
from
away
the Kirkman
I think
comics.
Rex has that grounded quickness versus the Viltrumite speed that Mark has.
He suits people well that want a more grounded character.
I think if I was going into a fight, Rexplode is the guy that I would want by my side.
Acrobatic, smirky asshole.
Who's your
Uncool.
invincible
You're gonna want
duo,
Rex
Meshi?
to
Because I think this is a
my final
tag
wisdom.
game.
Never liked your style anyway.
Oh boy, that's depends on who they put in the game. Let me think. Definitely Omni-Man. I just love J. Jonah Jameson too much not to have him at the forefront.
1,000%.
And probably Battle Cat.
Battle Cat.
he's
Oh,
he's
I'm thinking of somebody from like, is there someone like that in My Hero who's just a guy with brass knuckles and punches things? Or One Punch Man? Who am I thinking of?
Oh man, I know who you're talking about. A Tank Top Tiger.
Is that who I'm thinking of?
Well, that's One Punch. He's called like Tank Top Master Tank, and I think one guy in there is called Tank Top Tiger.
I'm sorry. This I need to figure out who this is.
Man, I totally. It's Battle Beast, not Battle Cat. I'm so he looks like a cat.
I'm so sorry. I'm thinking of Knuckle Duster.
Oh, Knuckle Duster.
Have you watched My Hero?
I've watched parts of it. I kind of like.
I
get
only
the
saw a
big
clip
fight.
of this fool just throwing hands, and then I found out he literally just punches people. Like that's it.
Sometimes they're just what they are at face value.
You know, he punches stuff really hard, and it's like, is it enhanced? No, he just punches that hard. Like, oh, I guess his quirk has something to do with it. Anyways, we don't know anything about that stuff. But Meshi,
Yeah.
if you could have a crossover for a game that would immediately bring you in without a doubt, what would it be?
Crossover for a game.
Yes, if it just let's just say, okay, Call of Duty, right? They're gonna have a crossover. How do they get you to install the game to play with their collaboration?
Bring in Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars.
Okay, that's pretty close. But Meshi, what if? Hear me out though. All right.
Oh boy.
What if?
I haven't seen this. Oh my god.
What if?
I'm in.
Stan and Roger.
What a bunch of suckers.
You know what? With the Roger thing, they've already put in far more effort than Fortnite did with Peter Griffin, and I'm in.
You know.
Oh yeah. Everybody look badass.
Everybody look badass. Roger's got 3 skins. That's kind of impressive. I just thought it was funny that American Dad is finally getting some recognition because
Ricky Spanish.
What?
Ricky Spanish. It's the one on the far right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't seen enough American Dad. I don't know
Oh.
the other Roger references that are going on here.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay.
I really like American Dad though. It's really funny, but I've seen it in episodes here and there. I haven't sat down and like watched through it all. Clearly.
Interesting.
But I'm glad to see it's getting some recognition and it's here for a collaboration, which is funny.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of wish that Steve was in there just because when he like shoots or getting like stabbed to death, I would love to hear him scream. He has such like an iconic scream. It's so
I know
good.
the screen. I can't do it, but I know the one you're talking about. But speaking of collaborations and whatnot and things, whatever, there's something happening, Meshi, in Marvel Rivals, and I think you need to be there for it.
Okay.
And it's not the thing that you think, but it's the thing that you know. With me? You with me, Goose?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
Okay. Is Luna Snow an original character for Rivals?
I've never heard of her.
Yeah, I've never heard of her either. I wonder if she is or not. But yes, of course it's summer, so there's summer outfits happening. And for a lot of live service games, this seems to be the move where they release. Hold on. You're coming in a little loud and heavy. Release bathing suits, and they sell for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
You know, and I think we can all appreciate that. Who's next, though? Oh, there's Saibe. I wish it didn't take 6 people to play this game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things. But maybe I was watching some other fighting game player, shouts to Vesper Arcade. He was just climbing rank solo. I don't know how angry I would get, or if I would just be happy to like be playing. Because I always kind of wanted to play Overwatch, kind of, but I didn't give a shit about like Overwatch characters.
So much for vacation.
I almost played for like just Genji was a ninja man, so I was like, oh, let me ninja it up or something.
Yeah.
But Magneto, the master of magnetism.
That's
But
true,
what
man.
if, Meshi, Ben Grimm was in a Speedo? Would that get you to play?
I thought he always was in a Speedo.
Well, he's got a like a flower necklace now.
I mean, I'm in.
Okay, you're not sold on the Ben Grimm. I get it, Meshi. Okay. Okay. I pulled up this 4-minute trailer just to get something out of you, and it's fine. But what if?
I'm in.
Hear me out, though.
Out of the way, Loki. Go back to Thor.
We're just waiting to get back to Thor. Yeah, out of the way. I just thought that you would find Thor's summer costume enjoyable. Wait for it. Hold on. They're really milking this trailer. They're going for the whole like slow pan. Like typically there's like shot like more like snappy and like whatever. But this was like, no, just use the in-game viewer and we'll just show off the animations that we worked on. There's Thor. Little squeaky hammer. That's pretty great. The sandals. That's pretty powerful.
I love it. That's so good. I'm here. I wish I liked these kind of games.
I could see why, because you don't seem very coordinated with what other people are doing. So I feel as though you run off and just kind of do stuff, and then you're like, oh, why isn't it working?
I also, yes. I don't know.
It's okay to be self-centered. I get it. It's okay to be.
I don't know how to put it into words. It's one of those games where it's like the healing has to be so good, or else why would you have a healer? But at the same time, it's like frustrating. Like, why won't this fucking person die? I'm so annoyed. And then like you're the healer, and then you get like 2 tap. It's like, why can't I do that?
Oh, it almost like you have to have impeccable coordination and situation awareness to navigate the situations to where you can be dependent upon that other person to make up for that weak spot in order to make you shine. And then there's you who's just running ahead and then like ulting with Punisher like while you're in front of everybody. And then you're wondering why you die instantly. And you're like, well, why can't I get healed?
That wasn't me.
It
was
was
Roy.
Meshy.
Was
No,
it?
That was you. Yes, because I picked Magneto and I put up shields for you to use your ult behind, but you ran past the shields and popped your ult in their face and you explode. And you're like, well, fuck me. I was like, I set up 2 shields for you.
I must have been a blackout drunk. I don't remember that.
Situational awareness. It's okay, Meshy. Some of us play for, our own enjoyment, and others like to coordinate. You're a lone wolf.
A wild wolf.
This game came out and it was a little interesting to hear about, Meshy.
Okay.
Are you an Atari man?
I'm probably back in the day, but I can't remember shit about it.
Hear me out though.
Okay. Waiting
do
for
you
the
feel
big-breasted ladies to put.
What? Big-breasted lady.
Well, I assume that you were like, how do you feel about had to do with like some big-breasted woman about to appear on the screen?
Meshy, it's Pac-Man.
I can see that.
Mecha Pac-Man.
What the fuck?
It's Metroidvania, but with Pac-Man. And Mecha. And like...
This... Okay. Interesting. Do you know the show Love, Death, and Robot? No, it wasn't Love, Death, and Robots. Amazon had a TV show that had like a bunch of 3D...
Video game stuff?
Yeah, video game stuff.
Yeah. I know the one you're talking about, because not Love, Death, and Robots, but...
It's basically
it's
their
the same
version of it.
concept. Yeah, where they try to make all these 3D animated like episodes of different franchises.
Because they had a Pac-Man episode.
Did they?
Yeah, they had a Pac-Man episode, and it was basically, it's not exactly this because obviously but like it floating next to you and the Pac-Man leading the way and all this other stuff. Like the Pac-Man was the villain of that.
Interesting.
So I wonder if that's why they kind of made that episode, was for this concept of the game.
The return of Pac. It was just a weird thing for me to see that, like, oh, Pac-Man's back. Like, and this is how they're modernizing Pac-Man. And I think it could be kind of cool. I think it's going to have its own little niche and its whatever. And I think it could be a fun-looking game. Because as you know, being the Castlevania god myself, I'm kind of a Metroidvania expert at this point.
Yeah, I've seen you fumble your way enough. I would
ass
consider you an expert.
backwards across the finish line, you know?
Yeah.
What can I say? It's one of these things that it comes natural to some of us where the rest of you have to struggle to get through a game where I just kind of like, whoops, bumble my way through and I, you know. Maybe I was born this way.
Which one of these pixels haven't I gone to yet on this stupid map?
I can't read it. I hate maps.
I have to get up in there Hercules style and see which one of these pixels.
Oh, I rubbed my face on that monitor when I was playing all those like DS versions where the map was like super small thanks to the totally legitimate way I was playing them. Anyways, I have a lot of fun Castlevania videos you should go watch. Playlists, go find them. Were you a Crash Bandicoot man, Meshi?
At the time, yeah, when it originally came out, but I've never gone back to it. I know you have.
Well, yeah, you don't have to. I played through them. You can watch my wonderful playthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lived
Did you play Crash
vicariously
Team
through
Racing?
you. I had friends that played it, but I only had an N64, so I played Mario Kart like every other kid.
Anyways, well, guess what this looks like? Oh my god. So if you don't know, the Carters too. This is essentially, it's literally Crash Team Racing. The mystery boxes, the whatever. Activision is just, I don't know what they did with Crash. They just let him down. Anyway, this Kart Racer came out, and I love CTR. I played it so much as a kid. Is that off-brand Donkey Kong?
This is gonna be explosive.
I just think kart racers are fun, Meshi. I wish Mario Kart wasn't relegated to the Switch or the Switch 2. I just wish I could play things on my computer.
That's fair. I get that. 6-player split screen. Jesus.
Yeah, that must be difficult to look at.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Parsec.
I mean, with the size of TVs these days, I get it though.
Oh, you're not wrong. Yeah, we were playing off of 4x3 standard definition CRTs.
15-inch TVs, 4 players.
Oh, bless. But that just kind of looked fun. I don't know. I mean, I just like CTR, and it's kind of funny seeing the games we grew up with. Now we're old, so the people in game development might be pulling from influences of things that they played as kids.
Yeah,
And you're like,
definitely
oh,
what's happening.
this is Crash Team Racing. I think that's all of the game trailers. Now we're going to get into some of the schmovies and anime stuff. Have you watched this next trailer, Meshi?
I have not.
Awesome.
I completely forgot that they had a first one, and I was like, oh, it must have died. Lo and behold.
Meshi, I thought it died too, and I had fun with that first film. I had problems with it, but that's neither here nor there. Mortal Kombat lore is a guilty pleasure of mine. Like, it's the worst, like... Never mind, we'll just get into it. Look. It's written by, like, old dudes, like, in the, like early 90s who were like into like 80s kung fu and stuff and wanted to like pull from that but not quite understand like Eastern culture at all. So Sub-Zero is a Chinese ninja warrior, and that doesn't make sense, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
But it tries so hard to be like earnest, and I think that's what gets through to me. We're gonna watch the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer, Meshi. Let's see how this goes. Do you need a minute?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, yeah. I heard like you go, aha! And I thought you were dying.
Oh, no.
Okay, here we go. Did I hit play?
I was wondering how they were gonna bring him back. That makes more sense now.
Okay, so I love the fact. Okay, what's that dude's name? Because he's played Judge Dredd.
I was sitting here trying to fucking think of his name this whole time.
He what regardless, I was really happy to see him as Johnny Cage because when he seems to go into roles, he just gives it everything he has, right? And he plays it with such earnest and just sincere whatever. So I was happy to see him. Meshi, there are aspects of this that looks very this doesn't look good.
Yeah.
This looks like a bad. There's a lot of these character outfits that look like bad cosplays, and it kind of hurts to look at.
Do you think
Like,
they do it on purpose?
I hope it's not tongue in cheek. Because if you're gonna, because you can do it, you can totally do it. This is not a good katana look. Whatever this is, this ain't quite doing it, Meshi.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to see him. I'm definitely gonna watch this movie because seeing already what he's doing as Johnny Cage, is gonna be fun. But it feels like there's a shoestring budget almost. It's hard to tell if they're joking or not. I mean, I'm not exactly mad at Baraka here. They didn't need to make Jade bald.
Maybe she lost a bet.
That's on Meshi. That's the only explanation I could honestly take, because the Edenians are royalty. They're very dressed in fine silks and stuff. That's why they look that way. It's just why are you bald and
bald?
You know, there could be only one. I'm the Highlander, okay? This was cool. Like, so Sub-Zero, spoiler, died in the first Mortal Kombat movie, right?
Yeah.
So we get to see him as Bi-Han, you know, become new Saibot in the next film. And I like the idea of getting like caught by the scorpion spears and then like using the shadow clone to like eat the hit while you like roll back. That's kind of fun. So I'm excited to see it. I have no hope for it being good. I just want to see him as Johnny Cage.
I think it'll be just. I think it'll be like like a cheesy action film where you're just like, okay, it's just so dumb, it's enjoyable. I think
I hope so. And we got the Khan back. We got General Khan. Look at him. He looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's just such a guilty pleasure. And I love Shao Kahn. He's great. Yeah, I think we definitely will watch that first film again because it's been years since I've seen it.
Yeah.
I guess that's all I have to say about it. I didn't expect the costumes to look as rough as they did on certain characters, but I mean, run the tapes back, Meshi. Raiden popped on screen and you audibly started giggling. That's not a good sign. You will accept a lot of things. The moment you start bust out and giggling in a trailer of a serious moment of a character being like, "You are chosen," and you're like, like, you need to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what he looked like in the first movie because I don't remember him looking like that.
No. That's it, Meshi. Once we're done with the podcast, we're just turning on Mortal Kombat. We're just gonna watch it together, okay? Okay.
All right, yeah.
Did you know there's a new Tron movie coming out?
Jesus, it's been like 20 years.
Have you seen Tron Legacy?
I have seen Tron Legacy, yes.
How was it?
I remember enjoying it, but I also remember that was in like 2006, 8, you know?
Something like that.
Yeah.
So I remember the first film I watched and went back to it, and it's incredibly boring. But I guess for the time, it was like super cool. The idea of playing in a video game, I guess.
Yeah.
I never saw Legacy, and then I saw there's a trailer featuring our favorite leading man, Jeff Bridges.
Ooh.
I mean, it's
America's
no
grandpa, Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges, baby.
Man has gazed at the stars and he has wondered, am I alone? So much talk of AI and big tech today.
Ah, it
Virtual
hurts my
world,
ass.
What are they gonna look like? When will we get there? Well, folks, we're not going there. They are coming here. I would like you to meet Ares, the ultimate soldier. He's biblically strong, lightning fast, supremely intelligent. And if he is struck down on the battlefield, I will simply make you another.
You mean you could 3D print Jared Leto's in the future?
Oh God, his cult's expanding.
They're getting off the island. Oh, got a cop car app? That's gonna, you know.
What are you?
I'm looking for something.
The meaning of life?
Something I do not understand.
That was a joke, but.
Hang on! A malfunctioning program who wants to live. Why is that? It's just a feeling. Fascinating.
Ooh.
Oh, and they got of course. Or what's his face doing that? Yeah. Interesting, I guess. How do you feel about Tron, Meshi?
Have no like feelings one way or the other about it. I do like the visual idea of Tron. But maybe I just like lights. Maybe I'm part bug. I'm like, ooh,
lights. I mean, some of that stuff was cool. Like when that cop car got cut in half, I was like, that's fun. Because it's literally like the old thing was just like, oh, Snake, don't run into the wall thing. And now it's like, oh, that's a cute idea of something. I'm not really excited about that in any way, shape, or form. But, you know, maybe it'll be a dumb action thing to watch. Kind of spoiled a lot of the movie, didn't they? No, I guess it's fine. Whatever. Hear me out though, Meshi. There's been a part of me, a recent personality trait that I've picked up along the way.
That's not good.
Over the course of like the past year or so, it's become a part of my identity as a person. It's not a phase.
Okay.
I love raccoons. I think those little trash bandits are some of the most fascinating, adorable animals I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, from what you've shown me, yes. I'm not as obsessed, but yes.
I mean, I have a whole folder of raccoon reactions, so I can post a face of that elicits my current mood at the time and make people laugh by it. I relate to it.
I love the idea of your like folder that's like do not open, that everyone would be like, oh, that's porn, and you open it up and it's just raccoon memes and shit.
It literally is. But anyways, they heard my call and they made an animated film about animals, And guess who the leading star is, Meshi?
Oh God. Oh,
They have a lead on a job on the train. Falcon, if this job goes south, it's a one-way ticket to the slammer. Come on, you gotta stop worrying. Because tonight there'll be a 3-course meal for all of us. And who's the guy everyone expects to make it happen?
Yo, he's stealing a Big Mac.
A raccoon who names himself after a bird?
Too easy.
So it begins.
We're asking all passengers to deboard the train.
Huh?
Now to the next phase. I have complete control. Accelerate. Or brake. Accelerate or brake. Accelerate, brake. Now this is a show.
You gotta stop him. Let's go.
We all want to stay in one piece. We have to get up to the control car and hit the brakes manually. Because if we can't...
That's good bit.
That's a good bit.
He's got a little coon car.
I told you, piece of cake. No.
You know, it's just one of those things that just warmed my heart. The animation looks a little stiff. I wonder who's actually animating this. By Viva Pictures. Meshi, what's Viva Pictures?
Good question. Let's find out.
Is that the Sony side of animation? Is that their studio, like their Pixar?
They look like they do. Oh. They don't have a lot of movies underneath them. It doesn't look like it. Oh, here we go. They do a lot of like pet-based movies or animal movies.
Huh.
Nothing
I've heard
like
of, any of this, like any big budget stuff.
Yeah.
Huh.
Nothing of it seems. Yeah, it's not very big budget. Yeah.
Well, regardless, I get a movie with a raccoon protagonist who steals fast food and has pen gun or Pez dispenser guns. So I'm happy. They finally, and I'm not gonna lie, I have a soft spot for like animated animal movies because they make me laugh because it's very like there's a lot of physical humor that tends to go with them, like the cat freaking out at like the cucumber on the ground or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be fun. All right, we'll move on to the next one. Meshi, how do you feel?
Jesus Christ! I saw the title.
Bambi, Meshi.
Oh God. Okay. I'm in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got him. This is Bambi, the Reckoning.
I'm just glad it's an actual deer and not some fucking guy in like a rubber deer mask.
Meshi, this movie is literally gonna be if Bambi watched their mom get shot or the dad, I can't remember which one it was,
Mom,
and took the guts route and said, "No, I'm too angry to die. You won't take me." All y'all motherfuckers are gonna pay. Is Bambi in public domain now?
Yeah, there's a lot of Disney movies in public domain now.
Okay, so I'm a little worried that we might get like that movie might be 30 minutes of that guy getting crushed in that car while yelling because they don't have the budget to do anything else. So he's just gonna sit there as the CGI deer is I
slowly
you should
pushing down on him. Okay. No, I really expected it to be a fucking guy in a fucking mask again.
And then you're over delighted when you saw a CGI deer flip a car.
Yeah. Because, like, the Mickey Mouse one is just a dude in, like, the shittiest Mickey Mouse fucking plastic
Hey,
mask.
that Popeye movie, they CGI'd on his face.
Yeah. I mean, at least with a Popeye movie, they kind of tried, but some of these movies are just like, yeah, we really just wanted to cash in on this whole public domain bullshit.
Oh, fair enough. Meshi, how do you feel about Charlie's Angels?
There's more of them?
There is apparently 3 films of these baby assassins, apparently. About these 2 ladies going on vacation and just killing stuff.
Okay, I thought you actually meant they were making a 3rd Charlie's Angel movie.
No, Meshi. It's Charlie Angels-esque.
Okay.
Oh. It's torture time. You know what would make this film even better, Meshi?
What's that?
If there is a terrible early 2000s dubbing of this film.
Oh my gosh.
And I hope they do it. I don't know, Meshi. I just think it looks fun.
Yeah. No, it definitely looks fun. Like, I'd watch it.
We might have to find out. We might report back on the Baby Assassins franchise, because now there's 3 of them. Interesting. Okay. Meshi, do you remember a little show that we watched in the past called Alice in Borderlands?
Yeah.
Remember the cards and the death games?
Yes. Oh, yeah, okay.
It kept going. There's 3 seasons.
Oh.
We only watched, I think, the first season, right? And then
yeah.
So I completely forgot about the show completely. I feel like we kind of liked it, but the season finale was kind of eh. But
yeah.
Apparently it kept going.
Yeah, because they had to play death games, right?
Yeah, death games to progress through and whatnot. So apparently this might be. It said the final card, so I wonder if this is the final season. So I wonder if this show might be worth trying to see if the season 2 is fun. Oh!
God damn.
She ate it to the side of the neck so hard.
Yes, she did.
Are death games just fun because the stakes are so high?
I think if they're like actually like if it wasn't trying to kill you, the game would be fun to do. And so that kind of really just like goes, oh, okay, so like it's entertaining to watch. And man, they died, but you know, the game was fun.
Meshi, I don't know if a single person who watched Squid Games was like, well, that looks really fun to do. I'm glad I watched this show.
Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I just love the idea. I wanted to go into a conversation about maybe the aspects of like life being so fragile and you could watch your character die at any moment or someone you like in the show. But you're like, no, the games are like really fun though. If they weren't trying to kill you, like I'd have fun doing that on screen.
Yeah.
You escape room nerd. You're fine.
I forgot about Squid Games. I was thinking of Saw. I was like, those things are just meant to maim you, and halfway through they stop being like survivable.
Yeah, and that's even in the plot. I was referring more to like Dead Man Wonderland and that kind of stuff. But anyways, I digress. Actually, how do you feel about Fist of the North Star?
I mean, it's a good fun time.
Have you watched it?
I believe I have, yes. But it's been a while.
So did you watch the original? Did you watch the original movie?
Original hand-drawn stuff. Yeah.
So you watched the whole original like 150 episode run of like, or did you just watch episodes back in the day?
I think I just watched episodes back in the day.
Oh, okay. Okay, so there's new Fist of the North Star happening. Yeah, so we'll just kind of look what they have to tease.
My eyes!
Coming out next year, Meshi. I'm a little sad.
Well, why?
It's 3D.
Oh, I see.
And they're gonna mix in like 2D and that's always the most jarring thing to me. I'd rather you commit one way or the other. Especially for something like Fist of the North Star, I think so much comes from how it's drawn. I'm literally seeing like that 3D Berserk anime, and it's worrying me. Because this anime got announced, and I was really excited. So I was like, "Oh, awesome! Fist of the North Star is back," and I don't know. A little sad. So I was just curious as to how much of a Fist of the North Star man you were. But I did want to try. I did want to try that one show. What was it? It was that 3D fighting anime. Help me out, Meshi.
It's a 3D fighting anime.
Kagen Azura. That is. Hold on. Yeah. I did want to try that show out, and maybe that will help me like lean into it more. But I'm such an old school guy. I do prefer, more hand drawn stuff. But we'll see. There's more Fist than North Star. Not mad at it. It's a little sad. That's all. And then I guess we can watch this final trailer. I don't know anything about this. I just thought the style looked kind of cool. And then there's a character that's just you in this show, so it might be fun. You know anything about Black Torch?
I know nothing about it.
You're in the show, Meshi.
Oh.
There you are.
Oh, hi.
Glasses, katana, you giant weedy nerd. Look at you. I was curious if you had read this or something or knew anything about it.
Wow, nothing.
Ma'am, excuse me. I just hope it's a fun fighting anime. And that guy looks cool as fuck. Whoever that is with the shoulder coat and like the black and white hair.
Shoulder coat is always good.
And this was, you know, I don't know. There's something about just like more drawn things that just, I don't know. It just looks, that just looked even cooler than the Fist of the North Star. And I love Kenshiro, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we'll report back on that anime. Bloody Roar. I would love for Bloody Roar to come back. And I'm not even a furry. I would love for a Bloody Roar anime to happen. Meshi, have you ever watched what was that, Kaiju number 8 or whatever? Is that cool? Do you know anything about that?
No, I have not. Took me a minute to remember what you're talking about. No, I have not.
Oh, okay, you're fine. No problem. Well, I think that wraps us up for this week. So pretty much what do we have coming out? I'm going to be playing more Resident Evil 7 maybe, and I'll be playing Ninja Gaiden Sigma. No, I'll be playing Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. 2 Strong. Excited about that. I think that playthrough will happen this week. Are you going to be doing anything coming up, Meshi?
I will have watched the Superman movie, so I will report back.
Oh, big excited to hear about that, because I don't know if you heard or not. Henry Cavill's back.
Is he?
Apparently reporting back. Apparently WB was like, "Oh, hey James, we got him back," and he was like, "What?" But I did the thing with that. What do you mean he's back? So let's see. I'm interested to see what it's like, Meshi. I want to hear what it's like.
Okay, I will report back.
All right. Also, if you want us to watch anything or talk about something or react to something, let us know down below. Give us a comment to a link or something, and we'll look into it. And yeah, we'll see y'all in the next episode. Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye.